Imagine an engine so powerful, so affordable, it could turn the entire EV industry upside down. This isn't some futuristic concept. It's here, it's real, and it's coming from China. As Western automakers scramble to keep up, China's game-changing technology is already shaking up markets worldwide. Could a single new engine truly threaten the world's biggest car brands? And what does it mean for the future of electric vehicles? Join us as we uncover how this revolutionary engine could change everything we know about EVs. Let's begin. China isn't just competing in the EV market, it's aiming to dominate it, with a strategy so powerful it could change the industry forever. Through bold policies, relentless innovation, and game-changing tech, China's rise in green technology is sending shockwaves worldwide. Could a single new engine disrupt the entire EV industry? China's latest breakthroughs suggest it just might. But how did this journey start, and what's driving China's race to the top? This story began in the early 2000s when China's cities were choked with pollution, and energy dependence was a growing concern. The country's rapid industrial growth came at a high environmental cost. China was importing vast amounts of oil, demand kept climbing, and the situation threatened public health and national security. To address these issues, China set its sights on electric vehicles as a solution. In 2001, the Chinese government launched the 863 program, designed to push innovation in high-tech industries, including clean energy and EVs. The goal was clear: reduce reliance on foreign oil and cut pollution. Even though the technology was expensive and public interest was low, China pressed forward. In the mid-2000s, it introduced the New Energy Vehicle (NEV) plan, focusing on battery electric vehicles, plug-in hybrids, and hydrogen fuel cells. By 2010, the government had rolled out generous subsidies for both consumers and manufacturers to make EVs affordable and encourage adoption. Public transportation was one of the first sectors to undergo electrification. Shenzhen, a city of over 12 million people, set an ambitious goal: electrify its entire fleet of 16,000 buses. By 2017, it became the first city in the world to achieve this, cutting emissions and improving air quality. This wasn't just a one-time project, but a model for other cities in China and beyond. To achieve scale, the government backed EV adoption with strong policies and subsidies. These programs made EVs accessible to the average Chinese consumer and gave local manufacturers the boost they needed to expand. Among these policies was the dual credit system, launched in 2017, which required automakers to meet EV production quotas or buy credits from other companies that did. This system forced automakers to embrace EVs, moving the industry away from traditional gas-powered vehicles. In just over a decade, China transformed from a minor player to the world's largest EV producer and consumer. Chinese brands like BYD, NIO, and XPeng aren't only leading in their own market, they're also exporting to Europe, Latin America, and beyond. These companies are proving to be serious competitors for global giants like Tesla and Volkswagen. One of the keys to China's EV success is its extensive charging infrastructure. Charging stations have been set up across the country at a scale unmatched elsewhere, particularly in major cities where EV drivers can now find charging points almost as easily as gas stations. This network has eased range anxiety and made EVs a viable choice for more people. And with a powerful new engine entering the market, how could this infrastructure give China an even bigger edge in EV technology? China's strategic approach to EVs has had a global ripple effect. Nations, especially in Europe, are watching closely and adopting similar subsidy and policy models. At the heart of China's EV industry is its dominance in battery production, with companies like CATL and BYD not only meeting domestic needs but also exporting worldwide. This control over the EV battery supply chain has given China a significant advantage. By 2023, nearly 40% of all vehicles sold in China were electric, a rate far ahead of other countries. Just a few years ago, seeing 4 out of 10 cars on the road as EVs would have seemed unlikely for any country. But through targeted policies and incentives, China has managed to achieve just that. The auto industry is in the middle of a transformation, and China is at its center, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with EVs. And as the rest of the world scrambles to catch up, one question remains: can anyone compete with China's electric dominance? Imagine an electric car engine so powerful and affordable that it could destroy the entire EV industry as we know it. This isn't a luxury vehicle or a concept car. It's the BYD Seagull, a compact EV from China with a groundbreaking engine and a shockingly low price that could change the global market overnight. This little car is doing what no other EV has done, bringing top-tier efficiency, high performance, and cutting-edge technology to the masses. Such a threat to established brands? Let's break down the secrets behind its engine and design. The Seagull's game-changing power starts with its engine, or more specifically, its advanced electric motor paired with BYD's innovative lithium iron phosphate battery technology. Unlike traditional lithium-ion batteries that rely on costly materials like cobalt, BYD's LFP battery is made from readily available materials, which keeps costs down while enhancing durability. This battery technology is not only cheaper but also safer, as it's less prone to overheating or catching fire. For a car aimed at the everyday driver, this safety aspect is a big deal. And the performance? With this motor and battery combo, the Seagull can travel nearly 200 miles on a single charge, exceptional range for a car in its price range. But the Seagull's motor and battery are just the beginning of what makes this car such a powerhouse of affordability and performance. Every feature in the Seagull is designed to deliver maximum functionality at minimum cost without feeling like corners were cut. Take the single windshield wiper, for example. It may sound trivial, but this choice isn't just about cutting down on parts. By reducing the number of moving components, BYD has saved on manufacturing costs, reduced weight, and minimized potential maintenance issues. This wiper still covers the entire windshield effectively, so drivers don't sacrifice visibility, but the cost and design are both optimized. Let's talk about size and design. The Seagull is a compact hatchback built for city life, offering easy maneuverability, quick parking, and a surprisingly roomy interior despite its small footprint. It's designed for urban environments, where every inch counts, but the layout inside doesn't feel cramped. BYD has managed to create a spacious, efficient cabin with comfortable seating, simple controls, and enough storage for everyday use. The result is a practical, no-frills design that maximizes space and keeps distractions to a minimum, giving drivers exactly what they need and nothing they don't. Another impressive feature is the Seagull's fast charging capability. This car isn't just affordable and efficient, it's designed to keep up with the pace of modern life. Thanks to BYD's battery technology, the Seagull can reach a significant charge in a short amount of time, meaning less waiting around at charging stations. This feature alone makes the Seagull incredibly attractive to busy drivers who need a car that's ready to go without extended downtime. Now, consider what the Seagull represents on the global market. Typically, EVs in Western markets are positioned as luxury or high-end models, with a price tag to match. But here's the Seagull, challenging that status quo, with a price point that makes EVs accessible to a much broader audience. This car is already making waves in places like Europe and Latin America, where consumers want affordable, reliable EV options but have been limited by high prices from established brands. At a fraction of the price of a Tesla or BMW, the Seagull offers a practical, eco-friendly vehicle option that traditional automakers haven't been able to match. BYD has flipped the script on EV affordability, setting a new standard that will force Western automakers to rethink their pricing and production strategies.